I'm gonna go get my hamstring and glute workout on and some weird dance moves apparently. This video is gonna have a full day of eating. It is condensed down into me making my breakfast in the morning and then packing my lunch for the rest of the day. This also has a shoulder workout in it. It is just a short clip of my workout and it's sped up as well. So I wanted to put a little clips in there to show you guys kind of what my training looks like right now. So we are starting with my 1 carb pancake, whole egg, 1 scoop of protein powder, and next we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then you just add water to consistency, so however thick you like your batter. I like to stir mine for a little bit and then add water a little bit at a time so I don't overwater it. Next we're gonna do 8 ounces of egg whites, so I just weigh them out on my food scale to 8 ounces and put them in the bowl. For my topping on my pancake, we're gonna do 30 grams of Fiber One cereal just to get some carbs in and make sure I'm getting my fiber in for the day. Also, I'm gonna have some sugar-free syrup. I think I have 1 ounce there. 2 multivitamins, just any woman's multivitamin. I take 2 a day. And then I have 3 fish oil pills daily as well for my healthy fats. Next, I'm gonna put a tablespoon of Jif Whips peanut butter on my pancakes. Later in the day, I'm gonna have the Greek yogurt Oikos. That one's called 000. So that'll be later with my egg whites. I won't eat all of this at once. And then for my lunch and dinner, I will have jasmine rice and 4 ounces of turkey. So total, I'm eating 8 ounces of turkey for the day and 6.5 ounces of rice, I think, for this day. And as you can see, I'm making sure I add everything into my FitnessPal just so my macros are correct. I forgot to add the peanut butter in, so I'm just gonna go back and scan it right now. And there are my morning pancakes. I will enter the macros on the screen because I don't have them available right now. So good. I'm so glad I started making these. I would still be just wandering through life.
Your mom is super fun.
And then for my last snack of the night, I'm just gonna have half of this complete cookie by Lenny and Larry's. So I'm starting today's workout with shoulder lateral raises. I did do warm-up sets before this, but I am laying sideways in the bench just to stabilize my body and to help isolate the shoulder that I'm wanting to lift the weight with. I am in a growing period right now, so I am lifting pretty intensely every time I lift. So I'm going to failure for almost every single set that I do of these exercises. So you'll see me struggle a little bit. I am doing machine shoulder presses. These were really hard. I did a few sets before this, and this is my last set, and I really struggled with them. I've never done these before, so they're new into my training, and it's fun to see where I'm at and test my limits. Here I'm doing reverse pec deck, so I'm working on my rear deltoids here, and I do a few sets here, pretty heavy, and then I lower the weight a little bit, and then I just go to failure. I'm doing normal pec deck here, so I'm really focusing on the squeeze at the top, and after I go to failure on this first set, my second set was slower and way more controlled. Here I'm just doing an incline press to work on the shoulders and chest again. I've never done these before. I've never trained chest, so I'm really weak. That's gonna be one of my focal points going forward. So yeah, those are just short clips of my workout, like I said, from the other day. I also did some tricep stuff that I did not get filmed. I will have full workouts in here that are not just short clips like this, but that's all I was able to get together for this video. So I'm gonna show you my goal board that I made for 2017. This is my board for 2017. There is a lot more stuff on there than I had last year. One of my main things is getting my tattoo removed. I'm working on that this month, getting it done. So I hang this next to my bed, and next to this I also have other little corkboard circles that have written out goals on them, like getting my tattoo removed. So I'm gonna start doing it in January, and then each time I go I'm gonna check off like, okay, I did it one session. Like some of the stuff on this goal board, dream board, whatever you wanna call it, is totally ridiculous in terms of these things that I want are so far away. But that doesn't mean that I shouldn't still want them and work towards them. So, like I've heard people say, well, I want this, but it's never gonna happen. Well, it's never gonna happen if you never take the step to get there. So like one of my things on here says, the secret to getting ahead is getting started. And I wholeheartedly believe that, because if you don't work towards something, you're never gonna get there. So yeah, it's never gonna happen if you don't try. My Etsy shop. So I make snoods for dogs, little scarves, and I started that a little over a year ago, and I didn't really work at it. I just kind of opened up this shop and I didn't try and sell them or anything. So of course I didn't have any sales. Well, I just recently started putting an effort in, and I've gotten sales. So, and it's just a hobby that I enjoy. I love dogs, and I want to make cute little scarves for them. So I'm putting in effort, and I'm seeing something in return. So just don't ever feel like any of your dreams are too big or unattainable, because if you look up to someone who has what you want, not in an envious way, but you admire them kind of thing, and you're like, man, I want that. The only way they got there is because they worked for it. You can do the same thing. So with it being a new year, I just want to tell everybody that if you have a dream or a goal, or you want to do something, you can do it. You literally have no limits. And I feel like that sounds so cheesy, but it's so true. If you put your mind to something, you're gonna make it happen. You can achieve anything that you set your mind to. And maybe I'm just saying that to myself because I have such big dreams, but I truly feel that way. Do not stop until you're where you want to be in life. Whatever that may be. Fitness, not fitness, whatever. Doesn't matter. I mentioned in the first YouTube video I made that I was doing the Katie Hearn Fall Challenge, and the winner of that got to go to the Arnold Expo this coming March and got to be like at the booth all weekend with them. And I really, really wanted to win that. So I gave that challenge everything. I lost 15 pounds in 8 weeks, and I thought I had a real chance at winning. So, you know, I just really wanted it. So we found out on Monday, and I did not win. And it was very, very hard for me. Not because I like expected to win, like, oh, I'm gonna win, I got this kind of thing, but I just wanted it so badly, and I worked so hard that when I didn't win, it like crushed me. It really sucked. I think it was a good lesson for me going forward, because like I said at the beginning of my channel, this is gonna be my diary and my journey of the struggles that I have, and that's a struggle that I'm trying to deal with right now, because I want fitness to be my life. I want it to be my career. But with all that being said, I feel like it's such a great lesson for me, because I am planning on competing in the NPC this year, and I know I will not win every single show I ever compete in. So this was a very humbling experience for me, because I did bring my best package, and I just have to look at it and say I did my best, and I have never looked better in my life. I've never been healthier in my life, so I should be happy with that, the progress that I made, and you know, move on and learn what I can from that experience. I am picking up myself and holding my head high and moving on. And yeah, so I just wanted to share that, because it was hard, and it's just an experience in life where, you know, you want something to happen, and even if you work super hard for it, doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna get that. And that doesn't mean you should give up, because I literally was so upset. I was like, I don't even want to do this anymore. Like, I don't want to compete this year. I'm just gonna get upset every time I don't win. But that's not what it's about. It's not about winning. it's about being better than your previous self, and that's what I mean by it's very humbling, because it took me like 2 days to realize that it's not about winning. And even though I didn't win, I made more progress in 8 weeks than I've made in the past year and a half in terms of like dedication and sticking with something. So I'm very proud of myself for that. And so that's that. It is what it is, and we're moving on. I wanted to show you guys some of my favorite healthier alternatives to regular foods and stuff, I guess. One of those being, drum roll, this Halo Top ice cream is literally, oh sorry, sideways, to die for. It's like a protein healthy ice cream. This red velvet is one of my favorites, and it has 360 calories for the entire pint. So that's really, really, really healthy compared to like Ben and Jerry's or something like that, and it tastes so good. And what I'll do is if I have extra carbs to fill at the end of the day, I'll have some of this. Like this is the s'mores one, 320 calories. And I'll just like crumble a cookie up on top or whatever. Greek yogurt. The Oikos Greek yogurt that I eat is so good. It's so much healthier than regular yogurt. The same thing with egg whites. If you switch egg whites out for eggs, that's gonna help too. It's just, you can even mix one egg in with your egg whites if you don't like the taste of just egg white. The protein pancake that I made in this video, I have that every day, and it literally has 1 gram of carb in it. It is so good and it's so healthy. I will never stop talking about that pancake. PE Science is where it's at. Their snickerdoodle protein is the best thing ever. I love it so much. Like if you're just at home snacking or you want a snack and you normally would go for a bag of chips, try grabbing whole nuts like almonds or cashews. If you're just hanging out and you're bored, you eat. I have been chewing sugar-free gum to kind of help take the edge off kind of thing. Not like I'm like, oh my God, I have to have food. But it just keeps me busy. Just a few little things. Same with going out to restaurants. You could try switching your side, like French fries or whatever, for seasonal vegetables, broccoli, stuff like that. Even switching regular fries for sweet potato fries. I love sweet potato fries, they're so good. Instead of getting like a soda, try getting a water. Hopefully you guys are learning something. I would really love feedback. I want this to be a place where you learn something or just enjoy watching. So I hope I'm providing that for you. Please just let me know. You can always give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, watch me on Snapchat. Snapchat is 90% of my dogs. I'm not even gonna lie. If you're out there trying to send me creepy Snapchats that are inappropriate, stop. All you're gonna see from me on Snapchat are my dogs being cute and cuddling. I'm possibly gonna go eat some Halo Top ice cream. I have a lot higher carbs now. I just had my first check-in with my coach yesterday and we upped my food, so I'm so excited about that. I'm like, yes, I get to eat so much food. So anyway, thanks guys, and I will see you soon.